Now, if you'd like to enter into the investor's world when it comes to Dubai's real estate market, this is your easiest way, with the lowest ticket size and the lowest price per square foot among other developments in the vicinity, and all set to benefit from one of the biggest spikes in capital appreciation, which is going to be the Al Maktoum International Airport, the biggest airport in the world once it is completed in terms of capacity. And Dubai, being a travel hub, being the center of it all, will witness a tourism boom around the airport and its vicinity. This right here is Avenew 888, just 15 minutes away from the Al Maktoum International Airport, having a price per square foot of around 1350 dirhams on average, and a starting entry price when it was launched at 800,000 dirhams for a one-bedroom apartment. And you have up to 3-bedroom apartments to choose from, all having a similar price per square foot in terms of what it has to offer. Now, this development is located in Dubai South, and while the options in Dubai South are growing every quarter because of how proximate it is to the Al Maktoum International Airport, not every development stands to give you the best possible return, because for that to happen, they'd essentially have to do two things. The first one being setting themselves apart from the rest of the competition so that it drives demand for rent or resale. And the second thing would be to have a low entry point in terms of price per square foot so that you get the highest possible ROI figures for when you do resell or rent. And today's project addresses these two requirements beautifully and is my current favorite for apartments in Dubai South as an investor. Now, let me tell you some things that I like about this development, right? Not only is this a project that is a community within a community, because of the fact that we have 5 buildings spread across 3 phases, first phase already having been sold out, and the remaining 2 phases yet to launch. But this isn't an individual building in an individual plot. What they're trying to build here is a form of community living so that you have plenty of amenities within the whole area of development, like a boulevard with a cafe, F&B outlets, pools and kids play areas, open spaces for communal living, even green spaces for that matter, jogging track, outdoor fitness facilities, sports facilities, and plenty other amenities, even a dog park for that matter. Now, you will have 1, 2, and 3-bedroom apartments in this development, spread across 11 floors with 2 levels of podium, so essentially until the 9th floor. Low-rise community, and we're talking about a price per square foot, as I mentioned, of between 1250 to 1450 dirhams per square foot, with a payment plan of 60% during construction. And you'd be paying a down payment of 10% and 10% every 6 months until it is finished in the next 2.5 years, wherein after that you will be paying 40% on handover. Now, if you choose to have this mortgaged, you can have the rental figures of your apartment for when you decide to rent cover up your installments for your mortgage, as your ROI figures will be already optimized due to this development having a very low entry point in terms of your price per square foot. Essentially a 2-bedroom apartment for the price of a 1-bedroom apartment in the same vicinity, with the 2 bedrooms having started at 1.2 million. In fact, the 1-bedroom apartment started at 800,000 when it was first launched. And I don't think you can expect anything better as an investor in terms of the location and the scope for capital appreciation in the long run. Now, the layouts themselves are very generous and homeowner friendly. We're talking about an average size of 900 square feet for a 1-bedroom, 1100 square feet for a 2-bedroom, and 1600 square feet for a 3-bedroom. And you even have an option of a 2- and a 3-bedroom duplex on the roof. Now, if you're curious and would like more information, feel free to reach out to me with my details in the description below.